Hello, today we're going to talk about the origin and spread of Christianity. So our essential question today is, how did Christianity originate and spread throughout the Mediterranean and then throughout the world? Our goal is to be able to analyze how Rome influenced the spread of Christianity to the Mediterranean world and beyond. We need to know about the birthplace of Christianity, Judea. So this was once part of the ancient kingdom of Israel. It's the birthplace of Jesus, and it came under Roman rule in 63 BCE. It's the Jewish homeland, but it was referred by the Romans as Judea. Many Jewish people despised Roman rule in this region, and there were a number of revolts. To learn a little more about Judea, we need to know about King Herod. So King Herod was appointed by Romans as the ruler of Judea in 37 BCE. He practiced the Jewish religion, but was not Jewish by birth. Many Jewish people distrusted him because of his connection to Rome. They didn't choose him. Eventually, he died in 4 BCE, and he split his kingdom into 3 different areas, and he gave those areas to his sons. Around the time of King Herod's death, we have the birth, the life, and death of Jesus. No one knows exactly when Jesus was born. Historians estimate around 6 BCE. Information about his life are provided by his followers, including the 4 Gospels. And the people who wrote these were named Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. In the image provided, you can see one of the oldest depictions of Jesus as a shepherd. So it's in the catacombs in Rome. He was born in Bethlehem, that is in Judea, but little is known about his childhood. But according to the gospel, at age 30, he was identified as the Messiah or the Savior. Once he was identified, he began preaching in Galilee, and this is a picture of the Sea of Galilee. And historians believe that he became so popular that he couldn't just preach in synagogues or in small gathering places. He had to preach maybe on a hillside such as this. He gained many followers through this time that he called disciples. He spread his teaching in those large open areas in Galilee, the area north of Judea, and he taught through parables, which are simple stories, such as the lost sheep parable. He's known as the shepherd, so some of his stories involve that. During the end of Jesus' life, Romans feared Jesus might lead a revolt. Roman governor Pontius Pilate ordered Jesus executed by crucifixion. The gospel states that 3 days later he rose from the dead, called the resurrection. So this is an early example of a Roman carving in a gemstone of the crucifixion. It's one of the earliest depictions of that crucifixion. This time was the height of Christians being persecuted in Rome, meaning that they were not allowed to practice their religion openly. However, missionaries like Paul, depicted here, devoted his life to spreading Christianity, and there were many others like him. Paul specifically preached in Asia Minor, Greek, and Rome. He was a Roman citizen and he spoke Greek, so he had access to a lot of people. He too was eventually imprisoned and killed by the Roman army for his beliefs. Emperor Constantine becomes a major figure in the spread of Christianity in the Roman and Mediterranean world. By 300 CE, there were millions of Christians in Roman land due to missionaries spreading the teachings and life of Jesus. In 313 CE, Constantine announced the Edict of Milan. So this is a major win for the Christians because that allows them to practice their religion openly, and it allows for a larger spread of their ideas and their beliefs. By 380 CE, Theodosius I made Christianity the official religion of the Roman Empire and also outlawed the practice of pagan religions, which means all of those multiple gods were outlawed in favor of Christianity.